The day my daughter-in-law looked me straight in the eyes and said, "You can't see that dog anymore," something inside me went completely silent. She smiled like she had already won. I smiled back, turned around, and walked home without saying a word. But 2 days later, she found one document that changed everything. Stay with me because what happened next shocked the entire family. And before we continue, if you enjoy real-life emotional stories like this, please subscribe to Behind Dad so you never miss another unforgettable story. One more thing, the pictures you see in this video are only for imagination to help tell the story. They don't show the real people from my life. My name is Daniel. I'm 68 years old, and my dog, Buddy, has been my best friend since the day my wife passed away. After losing her, my house became painfully quiet. Every morning Buddy waited by my bedroom door, and every night he slept beside my chair. He wasn't just a pet. He gave me a reason to wake up. My son Ethan knew that better than anyone. So when he and his wife Olivia asked me to move closer to them, I thought maybe life was finally giving me another chance to feel like a family again. I never imagined that the person welcoming me with a smile would slowly try to erase me from my own life. At first everything looked normal. Olivia spoke kindly in front of Ethan, but whenever we were alone, her tone changed. She complained that Buddy shed too much fur, barked too often, and took up too much space. I kept apologizing even when Buddy had done nothing wrong. Deep inside, I started feeling like an unwanted guest instead of a father. Still, I stayed quiet because I didn't want my son caught between us. A few weeks later, Olivia suggested that Buddy should stay at her house while I settled into my new place nearby. She promised I could visit anytime. I believed her because I wanted peace more than arguments. For the first few days, I stopped by every afternoon. Buddy would run to me the second he heard my voice. Watching his tail wag reminded me that someone still loved me without conditions. Then one afternoon Olivia opened the door, stepped outside, and blocked my way. She folded her arms and said, "You need to stop coming here. Buddy lives here now. He's our dog." My heart dropped. I could barely breathe. I looked past her and saw Buddy scratching the glass, trying to reach me. Every part of me wanted to push past that door, but I didn't. I smiled, whispered, "Take care, Buddy," and walked away. The whole walk home, I kept asking myself if I had become so weak that someone could steal the only family I had left. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept hearing Buddy barking in my mind. I wondered if he thought I had abandoned him. The pain was worse than I could explain. Still, I refused to fight with my son's wife. I believe the truth always finds its own moment. 2 days later, Ethan called me sounding confused. Olivia had been cleaning the home office when she found Buddy's adoption papers, veterinary records, insurance forms, microchip registration, and licensing documents. Every single paper listed one owner. My name. Not Ethan's. Not Olivia's. Mine. Even the emergency contact history showed years of records proving Buddy had always belonged to me. Ethan came to my house, carrying the folder. His face said everything before he even spoke. He admitted Olivia had hidden the truth from him. She had told him I agreed to give Buddy away. I never did. When they returned home, Ethan confronted her with every document spread across the table. She had no explanation. For the first time since I met her, she had nothing to say. That evening, Ethan drove Buddy back to my house himself. The second Buddy jumped into my arms, I completely broke down. I cried harder than I had in years. It wasn't only because my dog came home. It was because someone finally believed me. In that moment, I realized silence isn't weakness when the truth is strong enough to speak for itself. Life slowly returned to normal after that. Ethan apologized again and again for not seeing what had been happening. Our relationship became stronger because we finally started having honest conversations. Olivia never apologized to me directly. She simply avoided eye contact whenever we crossed paths. Maybe shame said what words never could. As for Buddy, he still waits by the front door every morning, just like he always did. Every time I look at him, I'm reminded that love can never be claimed by someone who didn't earn it. Real loyalty leaves footprints that paperwork only confirms. If you've ever felt invisible in your own family, I want you to know you're not alone. Sometimes the people who underestimate you are the same ones who will be forced to face the truth. Thank you for spending these moments with me. The pictures shown throughout this video were only imagined scenes to help bring my memories to life. If this story touched your heart, tell me in the comments what you would have done in my place. Share this story with someone who believes kindness is weakness, because sometimes quiet people carry the strongest truth. Subscribe to Behind Dad for more unforgettable true life stories. Remember this lesson: never let anyone rewrite your story, because the truth always leaves its name where no lie can erase it.